You sat by me like love was there, always there but never declared. You laughed at all my stupid lines, but never said you wish I was mine. You watched me fall in love with fools, smiled through it, broke all your rules. And in the silence of your stare, I saw a love you didn't dare. You held your heart like it would burn, like saying it might not return. You loved me loud and very quiet, and I drowned inside the silent riot. You loved me quiet, soft and slow, in places any shadows know. You never said the words out loud, but I could feel them in the crowd. You loved me quiet behind the scenes, in half hellos and in-betweens. And maybe love don't need a shout, but silence, it wore me out. You held the door, you saved my seat. You knew my cough, you knew my beat. You showed up when the others failed, but still your feelings stayed veiled. You knew my moods like second skin, but never asked to let you in. You hid your heart in daily things, and playlist walks and midnight wings. And maybe I was blind or scared, but all along I think you cared. I just wish you crossed that line, spoken love instead of sign. If you had said it even once, I might have stayed, I might have run, but we'll never know what could begin when love stays buried deep within. You love me like a sacred thing, too holy for a human ring. But love unspoken tends to fade in all the things we never said. You watched me walk, never chased, but I know you mourn that empty space. You told your journal, told the night, but never told me face to light. And now we're ghosts in different towns, both alive but broken down. You still love me, I still feel, but what's not said don't make it real. You love me quiet like a prayer, in all the ways that didn't dare. You showed the world you didn't care, but I saw you standing there. You love me quiet, never loud, in every room inside the crowd. But love needs words or a decay, and yours just slowly slipped away. You see me now, you scroll and pause, still love me without a cause. But I need someone brave and true, not just a soul who almost knew I deserve loud, deserve light, deserve someone who holds me right. And you loved in subtle hues, but never said I choose you. They say the loudest love is calm, but yours just felt like quiet harm. I waited, hoped, then had to go, now your silence is all I know. You were scared to speak, scared to lose, so you played the game where I choose. But I ain't psychic, I need sound, not just love that don't come round. I gave you space, gave you time, but silence felt like half a crime. Next time love knocks, speak it through before it walks away from you. You left me quiet and that's okay, but I needed more than what you'd say. You were safe, you were kind, but love don't live inside the mind. You love me quiet, now I'm gone, but your silence still plays on. And maybe this was meant to be, but I need someone who speaks for me. So I forgive the love you hid, the words you locked, the truth you slid. But next time don't wait to feel, say it loud, or love ain't real. Close your eyes, feel the beat, breathing slow, let the night carry you.
Curtains sway, the moonlight paints a rhythm soft without restraint. Clock hands slow, I drift within. The world fades out where dreams begin. My soul's reclining on this bed of stars, melodies looping like old memoirs. Lo-fi whispers in stereo air, each note's a blanket, each bar a prayer.
Close your eyes, let the rhythm find you, sleep's a vibe, let it wrap around you, no more waiting.
Footsteps echo down memory lanes. Stress bleeds out like summer rains. Exhale deep, inhale grace. This track my portal to a safer place. Beats kiss softly like raindrops falling. Phone on mute, no voices calling. Just me in the hush of the city breathing. In every bass line I find my meaning. No traffic noise, no inbox pings. Just angel chords and sleepy things. Feathers float on waves of scent. Peace ain't rare, it lives in this rinse. I used to chase days full of fight. Now I embrace the hush of night. Heart synced up to a velvet pace, where dreams and beats slow dance in space.
Close your eyes, feel the rhythm fold you soft and deep. Let the moment hold you, everything gone that used to control you. Midnight flow, where dreams consume.
This room is glowing, not from light, but the vibes that build when the time feels right. I'm floating, dreaming with eyes half closed. In this symphony I find repose. The air got taste like chamomile sleep. My heart hums low like oceans deep. No war within, no need to flee. Tonight I'm whole, I let it be. Inhale silence, exhale stress. Let your heartbeat say no more mess. Drift to a space where pain dissolves. Each rhyme a puzzle, my peace resolves. All wounds close like bedtime books. Nightlight flickers in shadow nooks. R&B soul, hip-hop breath cradles me soft in arms of rest.
No need to move, no rush, no race. You're floating slow in gentle space. This isn't just music, it's grace. A midnight haven, a warm. Close your eyes, let your spirit rise. Sleep ain't death, it's how we fly. Each beat a step into lullaby skies. This is rest, wrapped in sound so high. Close your eyes, nothing can harm you, no alarms, just stars to calm you. Stay in this rhythm till the morning comes. Midnight flow, the soul's anthem.
You ain't gotta move fast tonight. Just breathe. Just be.
Welcome to drift mode. Lights down low, phone off now. Mind's gone quiet, no thinking how. Just a groove in the dark, feel it in my skin. Let the outside fade, let the dreams begin. I'm not running, not hiding, just still. In a space where peace feels real. Floating on beats like air on skin. This moment right here is where the rest begins. Stay in the fight, don't fight the flow. Ride it slow, let the silence grow. Stay in the fight, let the pressure slide. In drift mode, we just glide.
Late night tape playing in the room. Crickets out the window hum that tune. Lo-fi drums with a jazz kiss twist. Healing my heart with a sleepy assist. Ain't about flex, ain't about chase. It's about peace settling into place. This ain't the climb, it's the floating high on quiet waves that kiss the sky.
Toss my worries in the rhythm's hands. No more plans, no demands. Just a bed, a beat, a breath, a chance to exist in now, not circumstance. Music don't rush, so why should I? Stars ain't in a hurry across the sky. Tonight I rest where no clocks tick. My soul aligned with every kick. Stay in the vibe, don't break the ride. Melt into sound, let the noise subside. Stay in the vibe, let the night decide. In drift mode, just close your eyes.
I don't count sheep, I count bars. Each one lands like falling stars. Sleep ain't silence, it's poetry. Rhyming calm into my frequency. Curtains move like they know the tune. breathing deep with a mellow moon. This pillow's a throne, this beat's my guide. We don't chase dreams, we let them slide.
This life loud, but I found my mute, where bass lines heal and chords compute. All day we run, now let's recline. This sunskate ain't just beats, it's mine. Every track a little lullaby, every snare a reason why. We sleep not to escape but find the pieces of peace we leave behind. No rush,
No plan, just now, just sound.
Stay in the vibe, let it be what it be. No more fear, just you and me. Stay in the vibe, let the shadows fall. This is drift mode, quiet and bold. Stay in the vibe, don't need no end. Each beat tonight, your healing friend. Sleep is deep, the mind is light. Stay in drift mode all through the night. The moon knows your name. Let it go.
Velvet sky, soft winds blow. I shut my mind and let it go. Thoughts dissolve in twilight streams. This ain't sleep, this is dreams. No more weight on my chest to hold. No more fire from stories old. I lay it all, the new moon's glow. Breathing slow, just letting go.
Let it go, let it fade. Night will take the pain away. Let it go, feel the tide. In this moment we collide. Velvet moon, take control. Whisper peace into my soul.
Yeah. Mind's a maze when the lights still burn, but shadows teach what we never learn. I'm drifting now through an inner coast. Sleep ain't quiet, it speaks the most. Yeah, yeah. Sipping stillness from a beat so low. Even wounds from the day move slow. Every bar's a sigh, every line's a prayer. And silence got arms like it truly cares. We search for peace in money and noise, but it lives in rhythm, not in toys. Soft drums echo in an empty hall. This velvet moon, it catches all. No fear here, just mellow flight. No harsh sun, just healing night. We cry inside and wear a grin, but rest begins where trust sets in.
Let it go, let it fade. Breathing deep, let stars invade. Let it go, ride the sound. Lay your burdens on this ground. Velvet moon, watch me rise. In this stillness, no disguise.
Yeah. Streetlights hum in distant blues while I'm wrapped up in a dream I choose. No regrets, just a fading ache. I give it all to the night to break. And the ceiling's dancing, shadows slow. Soft reflections in a steady flow. Even pain begins to glow. Underneath this moon, I let it go. Roll my truths in a smoky beat. Drop my guard on a silky sheet. Every wound stitched up in tone. This mic's a couch and I'm finally home. Yeah. From rooftops high to basement nights, we all look up for softer lights. Some say dreams are just pretend, but peace like this I'd recommend.
No race, no clock, no chain. Just rhythm, breath and rain. Let the velvet hold your fears. Let the rhythm calm your ears. Let it go, you've done enough. No need to prove, no need to bluff. Let it go, lay it down. In this beat you wear the so slow. Guide me where the soft winds go. I gave you all, every piece I could find. Loved you louder than I loved my mind. Held your chaos like it was mine. Gave you peace but lost my spine. You took my fire, said it burned. Told me silence is how I learned. So I folded, bent to fit. Made myself small, dim my wit. But now I see that broken truth. I owe me joy, I owe me youth. You had your time, you played your part. I'm taking back my open heart. I owe me more than tears and pain, more than walking in your rain. I owe me love I didn't give to the girl who forgot how to live. I owe me peace in the silence, love in defiance, strength in the mess, a crown in the stress. I owe me dreams I delayed, the nights I prayed, the light I gave free, now it belongs to me. I owe me the mornings I gave to you, when I should've danced, should've broke through. I stayed in storms you created, love the version of you that was fabricated. You gassed the joy and dimmed my laugh, took whole souls and gave back half. But I ain't mad, just writing checks, paying debts to my own neck. No more yes when I mean no, no more staying just for show. I owe me real, I owe me peace, I owe me the right to finally breathe. No more guilt for walking out, no more fear, no more doubt. I'm not cruel, I'm not cold, I'm just done with lies I was sold. I owe me slow Sundays and flowers in bloom. I owe me space inside a room where I can cry and also smile, where I feel seen even for a while. I owe me forgiveness for all I let slide, for every time I let my truth hide. No more waiting to be chosen, no more love where I stay frozen. I owe me nights with no tears, run me through my own fears. Candles lit just for me, not a ghost I thought I'd be. I owe me peace and goodbye, wings so I can fly, a voice of fire, a melody. Everything I gave too easily. Ooh. I owe me birthdays I cried through, moments I shrank to make room for you. Now I'm the center, now I shine. I owe me stars, I owe me time. No more shrinking in love's name, no more dying to play the game. You lost me in your shallow sea, now I'm diving into me. I owe me flowers, not from pain. I owe me cash, I owe me gain. I owe me diamonds from my grind, not from begging you to be kind. I owe me truth, raw and loud, no more shrinking for the crowd. Call it selfish, call it free, call it finally choosing me. I owe me sun after rain, freedom from shame, a world that's mine, beyond your line. I owe me grace when I fall, pride when I stand tall, a life that's truly free. No more begging, just me. I wrote your name in every song, but now I write mine bold strong. No more edits, no more wait. I owe me love, I owe me faith. I fell forever in your arms, but forever was a borrowed charm. Your love felt like an open flame, but it burned out, I'm not the same. I traced your words, I chased your face. I lived in hope, I lost my place. But now I see the silent signs. I was living on borrowed time. You smiled like truth, but hid your lies. Your heart was clouds, not open skies. I waited long, I paid the price. But now I cut your game like ice. No more waiting on the line. No more dreams that aren't mine. I gave too much for you to shine. Now I reclaim this borrowed time. Borrowed time, that's what you gave. A love that felt like I had to behave. I held on while you disappeared. Built a future out of fear. Borrowed time, I paid that debt. With every tear I can't forget. But now I rise, now I climb. No more love on borrowed time.
Tick, tick, I heard the clock. Love the man built out of shock. He gave me hours, not a life. Gave me silence, called it wife. I mapped his lies like constellations. Lost myself in conversations. Borrowed time, a borrowed soul. I played his script, I paid his toll.
But I ain't crying for a ghost. A man who couldn't hold me close. Now I walk, head held high. Borrowed time, I say goodbye. You taught me limits I didn't need. Made me start just to feed your greed. But now I bloom, now I thrive. I live in truth, I feel alive. I loved her, maybe not a vow, but I forgive that version. Now she tries, she hopes she stayed too long, but she survived. She's fierce, she's strong. I gave you room, I gave you grace. You left a ghost in every space, but I won't rent my heart again. A man who don't know how to stay. Borrowed time, I gave too much. Now I reclaim my magic touch. I light my way, I heal my scars. I reach beyond your broken stars. Borrowed time, no more delay. I walk into my brightest day. No more guilt, no more climb, no more love and borrowed time, borrowed time.
I waited nights for typing dots while you were out connecting plots. I made excuses, held your name, but I ain't playing in that game. Now my phone's dry, but my soul ain't. I'm whole again, I broke that chain. No more alarms for love's decline. I wake up free, no borrowed time.
I'm not bitter, I'm not cold, I'm just not yours to have and hold. You borrowed light, then left me dark. Now I burn with my own spark.
I gave you loyalty, you gave delay. I fed your ego, start my day. Now I'm the meal, the main, the fire. You watch me burn, now I rise high.
Don't hit my line with second thoughts. You had your shot, now connect dots. No more trying, no rewind. Tell your next one she don't do borrowed time. Borrowed time, that debt is paid. I walk in gold, I own the shade. I love too long, I cried too deep, but I woke up, I didn't sleep. Borrowed time, now I'm the light. I'm not your maybe, I'm my might. No more silence, no more mind. No more love on borrowed time. No more clock, no more wait. I create my own fate. I love me, not on borrowed time, but right now, in real time. This is the last message I'll ever send. No more hate, no more, can we mend? I gave you pages, you skimmed the lines. Now this one's mine, and it's the end. I waited on red, I beg with grace. Wrote novels in hope, erased my space. You left love on scene like it meant less. Now I leave truth in this one text. I said goodbye too many times inside, but tonight my silence won't hide. You gave absence, I gave years. Now I give back my fallen tears. Last message, no more trying, no more crying, no more dying, no more waiting for your sign. This is my last goodbye, my final line. Last message, I released the pain. I laughed too loud, danced in your rain. You didn't see me, now I see the love I gave, I owe to me.
Typed your name like still burned. Spoke your truth like I hadn't learned. You showed up when it fed your need. I bled slow while you watched me bleed. You love me in shadows, never in sun. Kept me close when you needed fun. No, I cut ties, I snapped the rope. I'm done surviving without hope. I held you up but broke my spine. You held my heart but dropped the line. This last message, I send it clean. Not bitter, just finally seen.
I gave my youth, I gave my fight. Lost my joy in loneliness.
I gave you grace, you gave delay. Loved your ghost more than I'll say. Now I pour truth in these lines. I gave you gold, you gave me fines. I don't hate, but I don't hope. This is how I let you go. My last message, no reply, just freedom sung beneath my cry.
Last message, I choose light. No more shadows, no more fight. You didn't text, you didn't call, but I rebuilt after the fall. Last message, I'm finally free. Not the girl who begged to be. I don't hate you, I've just grown. Now I walk this road alone.
You'll see my glow, you'll feel the shift. You lost the one who gave the lift. No more loops, no more spin. This ain't lost, this is win. Your name ain't poison, just a pass. What we had, it couldn't last. I saved myself, I made it through. And this last message, it ain't for you, it's for me. It's my release, my final text for inner peace. Delete the thread, delete the hope. I won't beg you to cope. You said nothing, now I say everything you threw away.
Blocked your number, clear my mind. I'm not the one you left behind. I was whole before your game, you dim my shine. I'll feel the flame, no more waiting for you to type. I send this verse, then cut the hype. You ain't the sun, you ain't the prize. You're just a lesson I survived. Last message, I won't resend. No follow up, no let's pretend. I speak for love, I speak for me. No more text to set me free. Last message, it's not goodbye, it's me unchained, reaching high. No more maybe, no more guess. I leave this pain in my last message. Read it, don't read it, doesn't matter now. I hit send not to you, but to the version of me who kept waiting. She's gone, I'm here.
I used to wait for your name on my screen. Now I flinch when your bubble turns green. Once was warmth in every word, now it's silence in every verb. You type like you don't know me no more. Each text that goes colder than before. Okay, sure, cool, yeah. That's how I know you're not really there. The fire died, but I still froze. Held on to sparks while the door closed. But love ain't built on just replies, especially the kind that paralyze. Cold replies, colder nights, fighting battles you don't fight. I beg with love, you answer small. Said nothing while I gave it all. Cold replies, you typed me out while I was screaming with self-doubt. I loved you loud, you whispered lies. I melted, you brought cold replies. Cold replies, no soul, no fire. Felt like love turned to expire. No more hey, no more why. Just read receipts and long goodbye.
I saved combos like Bible verses, built altars from your half-text curses. Prayed for meaning in laws and K. Gave you heart when you gave delay. You said busy, I said take your time. You said later, I made that fine. But now I see the frozen signs. Your words were mine, feels dressed in lines.
You talk like strangers, act like fog. I was your fire, you were the log. Now I let it burn all your lies. I finally reply, I won't survive on cold reply. No more typing in the silence, no more searching for alliance. If you can't love me with your tone, I learned to love myself alone. I gave you nights with my heart in hand, while you gave thumbs like I'd understand. A message once held weight and soul. Now it's empty, now it's cold. You call me love, now call me seen. No in between, no in between. I used to be your favorite song. Now I'ma text you, swipe along. Cold replies, I see the truth. Your silence stole my proof. I begged for warmth, got your goodbye. Served in 3 dots that never replied. Cold replies, I'm done, I'm free. I'll type my name with clarity. No more ghosts, no more lies, just peace beyond your cold reply.
No more waiting for your ping, I'm flying solo, clip my string. I read between your busy line and saw the truth you try to hide. No more apps where I chase ghosts, I'm sipping calm, I'm doing most. You missed your shot, I read the signs, I'm built for more than cold replies.
I don't need a white at 2 AM. I need soul, not just pretend. If you can't text like you still feel, then maybe none of this was real.
You had my heart, I gave you range. You gave me text that felt so strange. Emoji love, I needed voice. You had a queen but played a choice. Now I don't wait, I don't chase, I ghosted you, I found my grace. No more crying to glowing screens, I'm what real connection means. Cold replies, that chapter's done, I found my peace, I faced the sun. No more waiting for you to try, I answer now with my goodbye. Cold replies, I healed, I see you don't deserve the best of me. No more text, no more cries, I'm done with love, that cold replies. So type if you want, but I won't read. My soul don't scroll for empty need. I found my voice, I found my skies, far beyond your cold replies.
You hit me up when your world goes dark, when she leaves and you fall apart. I've been your comfort, your escape, but never your choice, just your shape. I know the timing all too well, when your hate rings like a silent bell. Not because you miss my soul, but cause she left a bigger hole. I held you awake, got none to return. Loved you warm while I watched you burn. But now I see the cruel demand. I'm not your backup, I'm not your plan. I gave you light when you brought storms. I shaped your peace, I kept you warm. But I deserve more than half a man. I'm not your maybe, I'm not your plan.
Not your backup plan, not your fix. Not a chapter when your main don't stick. I'm the novel, I'm the name. Not a placeholder in your game. Not your backup plan, I'm the flame. Not your echo, not your shame. You lost me while you made demands, but I won't wait with tied hands.
You call me real, you call me safe, but only when your world's not great. You send your love like spare change, expect me still to not feel strange. Your hands felt warm but not full. Your heart was there but never whole. You say you miss me when she leaves, but when she calls you slip like thieves.
No more band-aids, no more lies, no more staying just to cry. Know my worth, I understand. I'm not your backup, I'm not your plan. Don't call me when she breaks you down. Don't text me when you drown. You left me dry, you left me low, and I still watch your garden grow.
I used to think love meant staying, even when it felt like decaying. But now I've learned to choose my soul, to walk away before you take it whole. I was there through every fall, but you don't catch, you just call. So don't come back when the lights are red. I've closed that book, I've made my bed.
Not your backup plan, not your peace. Not the one you love on lease. Not the comfort when she's gone. Not the silence when you yawn. Not your backup plan, I'm the sun. Not the second after one. You lost your chance, you played your hand. Now I walk, I take a stand. I don't wait for broken calls, I don't run when silence falls. You had a queen, you chose a pawn. Now I'm the light that's moving on. I gave you time, I gave you room. You gave me maybe, gave me doom. But now I thrive, I dance, I land. I'm not your backup, I'm my brand. I'm not the girl who waits and cries, not the echo of your lies. I'm the voice, I'm the verse, I'm the blessing, not your curse. You hit me when she break your heart, but where you at when I fall apart? Now you miss what you never chose. Now you text when your garden froze. I ain't here for second best, I don't live in, girl, you left. I'm the glow up, I'm the plan, and hell nah, I ain't your backup man. Not your backup plan, I'm the fire, not the answer to your tired. Not the girl who waits in line, I'm the star, not your decline. Not your backup plan, I'm done. You had the moon, now I'm the sun.
you back up. I've been the main all along.
Came to me when the world went cold, when they walked off, when truth got old. I was the arms that held your storm. You laid your wrecking where I was warm. I listened deep, I held you close. Watched you fall, I overdosed on pain that wasn't even mine, but I wore it, every line. You came when the silence burned, but never stayed when the tables turned. I was home when the world was mean, but where were you when I couldn't breathe? You only needed me when the sky broke, when our hearts cracked, when you choked. But I needed you when I was dying, and all I got was you denying. When you needed me, I gave it all. Took your weight, broke my wall. But when I cried, where did you go? You vanished like that morning snow. When you needed me, I showed up, filled your silence, poured my cup. But when I fell, you chose to flee. I was there when you needed me. You dialed my name in empty rooms. I came with bandages and full moons. I healed your wounds, you bled me dry. I built your wings, you watched me cry. You called me real, I played that part, even when you broke my heart. I spoke in truth, you answered fake. You loved the comfort, not the ache. I picked you up, time after time, but tripped alone when it was mine. I gave, you drained, I stayed, you ran. Now I'm done being your backup plan. I deserve more than late night calls, more than texts when your kingdom falls. You built your peace from my undoing, but never stayed when I was losing. You saw me drown, didn't blink. You poured more away, watched me sink. But still I showed up every time. Loved you even when it was a crime. Now I write this with steady hands, no longer waiting, no more plans. You used to shine when you were near, but you only showed up out of fear. When you needed me, I broke my spine, bent for love that wasn't mine. You came with storms, I brought sun. You counted me last, I made you one. When you needed me, I gave and gave. Now I'm done, I'll save my save. No more fire without return. I watched enough bridges burn. Now I float above the pain, found my peace inside the rain. No more calls when you're afraid, I'm not the light that you betrayed. I'm the one who saw you clear, even when you weren't near. But now my worth ain't on repeat, I learned to walk without defeat. You needed me when no one stayed, but never when the sun displayed. Now I need me and that's enough. Love ain't love when it's that rough. You needed me, I pulled you up, gave you strength, poured my cup. You disappeared when I collapsed. Now I'm healing, no relapse. Don't come back when your sky's gray. I found joy you can't take away. Your silence loud, your heart too free. I was there when you needed me. When you needed me, I bled love, built your eyes from below and above. But I was dying, barely seen. You ghosted me like I was mean. When you needed me, I was truth, held you up through shattered youth. But now I walk, now I flee, far from who you needed me to be. So don't call now, don't reach for me. I'm not the soul that's bound to bleed. I found my light, and it's no longer just when you needed me.
We could have been magic in the storm, could have danced where the sky was torn, could have healed with just one touch. But silence grew and it hurt too much. You looked at me like I was home, but you ran when I felt alone. You held my hands but dropped the plan. We love like kids who never ran. Timing wrong, emotions right. We kiss like stars but fall like night. Now I sit here, just me and Win, thinking of what we could have been.
We had the rhythm, had the flame, but played it safe, avoided blame. Too scared to love, too proud to bend. Now we just echo.
We could have been love at first light in the rain. Could have been the cure to all that pain. Could have been peace and chaos within, but now it just could have been. Could have been stories sung at night. Could have been wrongs that turned out right, but we froze when we should have sinned. Now we live in what could have been.
I saw forever in your broken stare. Heard honesty you didn't dare. I held your fears, you wore my shame. We played survival like a game. You said not now, I said too late. We crossed our hearts but not our fate. You needed space, I needed proof. So we just crumbled, hid our truth. I wrote poems in your quiet nods. You loved me deep but feared the odds. We had a house but no real floor. Now I knock and there's no door.
I still dream in your old laugh, still trace back every path. But some love dies, not with hate, but with time we hesitate. We could have healed with just one call. Could have caught each other's fall, but you chose pride, I chose defense, and we lost all our innocence.
No cheating, no scars, just doubt, just two hearts trying to figure out if love is worth the risk and spin. But we stay safe and lost the way.
We could have been more than a name, more than just this phantom flame. Could have been deep, could have been skin, but now it's gone. What could have been? We could have been the storm's calm. I could have soared, instead we lied. Now we're just chapters with no pen. A love that's trapped in could have been.
I see your post, I see your smile, but I know it's fake, I know your style. You moved on like I was there, but I was more, I was always there. You text late night, hope you're okay, but we both know that ain't your way. We don't belong, we won't begin, but still I sing what could have been.
Some love don't end in fights and screams, just in nights and silent dreams. You didn't leave, we just are still afraid to break, afraid to feel.
I ain't mad, I'm just awake. You had a queen, made a mistake. We could've built, we could've grown, but you ain't ready to be grown. I cry for us, now I rise. No more maybe, no more lies. We was close but scared to win. Now I thrive, past could've,
we could've been, but chose the dark. Left a flame without a spark. Could've been heaven in the skin, but now we echo. Could've been, we could've been real, could've been raw. Could've healed every flaw, but we paused and missed the spin. Now we're gone, what could've been. I won't reach, I won't pretend. This is where the almost end. I loved you once, you weren't a sin. You were just what could've been.
Turned down my shine so you feel tall. Shrunk my dreams to fit your call. Told myself this pain is love, but real love don't fit like cuffs. I walked barefoot through your pride. Held your storm, set mine aside. Gave my breath when I couldn't speak. Loved you hard, broke myself weak. You smiled when I bent my spine. Said that's love, I said that's fine. But now I see the deeper truth. I broke me just to carry you.
I gave it all, you took your fill. Left me empty, frozen still, but breaking me. And love is theft, and now there's nothing of me left.
I broke me for you, piece by piece, hoping your love would bring release. But all I got were words untrue. Now whisper, I broke me for you. I dimmed my fire, killed my light. Gave you day, got back night. But pain taught me what's overdue. I lost myself for the sake of you.
changed my laugh, my walk, my name. Made your shame my daily gain. You called me strong when I was cracked, but you ain't there when I collapsed. I wrote poems you never read, lay beside you, still felt dead. You loved the version I destroyed, now I'm left with an aching void. I learned that shrinking don't make space, it just leaves scars I can't erase. I thought I had to break to keep, but love don't grow in wounds that deep. Now I gather all my parts, every scar, every start. You can't love what you erase, and I won't beg you to embrace.
I stay when leaving meant survival, loved you more than self-arrival. I made your guilt my daily task, said I'm okay behind a mask, but tears don't lie and hearts don't fake. There's only so much I can take. I don't blame you, not today. I blame myself for looking away. I broke me for you till I forgot my name. Loved you through guilt, lived through shame. You held the mirror, I saw less. Thought being small would earn your yes. I bent my truth, broke my rule, played your game, loved like a fool. But this pain, it pulled me through. Now I whisper, I broke me for you.
Now I rebuild, slow but true. No more weight that's tied to you. I found my voice inside the wreck. No more love that breaks my neck. I don't need someone to stay, just someone who sees my way. I broke for you, now I'm meant for me. Love don't hurt when it's meant to be. You ain't evil, just not whole, but I ain't here to fix your soul. I broke for you, now I rise, burning bright, cutting ties. I broke me for you, now that's done. You had a queen, treated me none. Played me small, called it ride or die, but I ain't dying to justify. I gave real, you gave delay, now I heal. I walk away, so next time you need someone true, remember her who broke for you.
I broke me for you, but never again. I dance in rain, I breathe in wind. No more cages, no more pain, no more chasing what brings shame. I broke me, but now I heal. Every scar becomes my seal. You were fire, but I'm flame too. I broke me once, but now I choose me. You don't know me, I don't know you. I found myself in the ruins you left me through. I broke me, but I built something new.
Kiss me behind closed doors, love me in whispers, nothing more. Told me this is just fun now, but now's been years and still no vow. You held my hand when no one saw, said your love obey no law, but you disappear every crowd, and I shrink where I should be loud. You light my world in secret sparks, but why's our love kept in the dark? You love me in silence, but silence bleeds. I want more than your hidden needs. You said trust, I said forever. Forever ain't supposed to be never. Kept in the dark like I'm your sin, locked outside, never let in. I gave you heart, you gave me shade. Love this real, shouldn't have to fade. Kept in the dark, no proof to show, only shadows where love should glow. I cried in corners, I stood apart, tired of being kept in the dark.
We don't got photos, we don't got names, only long calls and midnight games. I know you laugh, I don't know your sin, but I don't know what we represent. You say you love me, say it loud, but only when we're not around a crowd. You post the world like I don't exist, like I'm some rumor, a myth you kissed. I played along, thought love was hushed, but now it feels more like a crush. And I'm not built for being hide, I'm the kind you stand beside.
I deserve light, not just your night. I want the truth, not hidden mind. I wanna walk hand in hand, not just love at second hand.
We dance in rooms no one can see, but what about the rest of me? The part that wants to be your name, the part that's tired of playing games. Your love ain't fake, but it's afraid, and I'm the price that's always paid. You said one day, I said how long, but silence ain't a wedding song.
Kept in the dark, I can't breathe here. You love my soul, but not my sphere. I want dinners, not just beds. I want love that's fully fed. say it's real, I say then why am I the one you can't identify? You text like we're some kind of crime, but I mean love, not just your spare time. I beg to be your truth, I want something I can prove. I waited quiet, played my part, but now I choose a louder heart. You want secret, that ain't me. I wanna love the world can see. Maybe you care, maybe you're scared, but I can't be the only one who dared. If love is light, then where's the spark? Why's my heart still kept in the dark? I ain't your shame, I ain't your side, I'm the one you hide with pride. You love me quiet, I won't bold, I'm not some secret you withhold. You said I'm home, then show me light, cause queens don't live in shadows night. So either claim you or let me go, I'm not some name you won't show. Kept in the dark, not anymore. I found my light, I closed your door. I loved you real, I loved you deep, but I'm not love you have to keep. Kept in the dark, but now I glow. From pain you hid, from love I know. You had your chance, you missed the mark. Now I rise from being kept in the dark.
Wanted to be seen, not just felt. You loved me, but never loud. Now I love me out loud.
I used to think love meant peace, meant arms to fall in, meant release. I thought heart spoke louder than fear, but you taught me silence crystal clear. I called you home, you called me maybe. I wrote forever, you scribbled maybe. I carried hope like it was air. You watched me suffocate, didn't care. I was home before I met your ghost. Now I just haunt what I love most. You didn't break me with one move. You slowly taught me how to lose. You taught me how to lose, smiling while you choose. I gave you light, you left me blue. Now pain is all I ever knew. You taught me how to fall without catching me at all. I thought love was win or proof, but you taught me how to lose.
It wasn't just lies, it was delay. It was one day, then you walked away. You gave just enough to keep me fed, then disappeared inside my head. You praised my fire, then called it too much. Loved my soul, but only in touch. You never stayed when skies turned gray, but asked me to love you anyway. I waited for a call that never came. Watched you walk, still spoke your name. You didn't end us in a bruise. You just taught me how to lose.
I believed in you more than me. Now I search for who I used to be. Love should build, not leave you used, but all you taught was how to
smile through every wound you gave. Buried my joy just to be brave. You asked for space, I gave the stars, while you loved me behind locked bars. You blamed time and I blamed fate. Now I know it was self-hate. You needed someone soft to bruise. You needed me, you teach me lose.
You taught me how to cry with no tears left to dry. I was a flame, you blew me cold. Made me young, then left me old. You taught me how to ache, to fake a smile when I break. You never cared what I'd go through, but I remember who taught me to lose.
Now I move like a ghost of grace, trying to forget your face, but scars remember what mine's erase. And time don't heal, it just gives space. I write my name in mirrors now, just to find me somehow. Your name don't burn, but still it bruises. I'm made of all the love that loses.
Should've left when I felt the crack, but I thought love meant coming back. Now I only keep what's true, and I unlearn what I learned from you.
You ain't a villain, you just cold. Used my heart to break your mold. Said I'm not ready, but still took more. Left me crying on the floor. I ain't broken, I just grew out of the pain that came from you. So thanks for what you didn't do. You taught me lose. Now I choose new.
You taught me how to lose, but not how to stay bruised. I found my voice inside the ache, rebuilt from every heart you break. You taught me pain, taught me fear, but I'm not who cried last year. I loved you, now I love my truth. I lost me once, now I choose proof. You taught me how to lose, but never how to stay gone. Now I walk with fire in my step, and none of it is for you.
Raised in rooms that never cried, where I love you was always denied, where hugs were rare and words were few, and silence taught me what was true. I watched my mother clean her pain with quiet hands and weathered strain. My father spoke in heavy sighs, his love lived deep behind his eyes. They didn't say much, but I still knew the broken way they tried to prove. But quiet love still leaves a bruise, and I was raised by silence too. They never yelled but never cheered, their presence loud but always feared. I learned to shrink, I learned to fake, to smile through storms I didn't make. Raised by silence, loved and cold, grew up fast, carried the load. No bedtime talks, no soft goodnight, just echoes bouncing off the lights. Raised by silence, full of ache, taught to bend but never break. And though the words were never true, I learned to speak because of you. I found myself in closed off doors and family photos, missing scores. We looked okay, we looked so neat, but every smile was incomplete. I learned to read in subtle tones, the way they left me all alone. Not in distance, but in mind. They were present, but never kind. I built my soul from second glance, from side hugs and missed romance. I saw what love could fail to do, and so I swore I'd make it through. I forgive the way they didn't say the words I needed every day. They gave me life, but not the tools to love myself beyond their rules. Now I whisper to my younger self, you are not defined by anyone else. That silence wasn't your mistake, it's how they coped with what they faced. They gave what they could, I see that now. But I still had to break the vow, to never speak, to never cry. That's how silence taught me to lie. I lied, I was strong, I lied, I was fine, but I was screaming deep inside. And now I pour that hurt in sound in every word that I have found. Raised by silence, but I speak for every tear they wouldn't leak. I sing for hugs I never knew, and bedtime talks I never grew. Raised by silence, scarred but whole, built my life from every hole. I found my voice inside the blue, and now I sing because I'm healing now in grown-up days, learning love in different ways. I hug myself when no one will, and call my name when nights go still. I cry out loud, no longer shame. I claim my space, I stake my name. I'm not afraid to fall or bruise. I learn to stand when silence moves. And when I love real loud. I tell my people, make them proud. I write my heart in open lines. No more secrets wrapped in signs. They didn't mean to make me cold, it was just raised to never fold, told to hush, to never whine. So they passed down design, but I ain't here to copy pain. I break that cycle, break the chain. I say I love you, I say stay. I hold my people all the way. I ain't silent, nah, I live. I'm what the quiet never did. I ain't silent, nah, I live. I'm what the quiet never did. Raised by silence, but I choose sound. My voice now shakes the underground. I speak for kids who had no say, who were loved in the quietest. Raised by silence, but no more. I scream my truth through every door. I love out loud, I feel it through, cause I survived what silence grew. They didn't teach me how to talk, but they taught me how to walk. Through pain, through lack, through unsaid things, and still become a song with wings. I was raised by silence, but I was born to speak.
You said I wouldn't last alone, said I'd cry you back by phone. You thought I begged, thought I chased, but I found heaven in your space. You left like I was easy way. You didn't flinch to seal my fate, but turns out loss can grow a flame. And now I barely say your name. I cry once and build my pride, wore my pain like custom tied. You were a lesson, not my doom. I swept you out, made room for bloom. I'm better without you, stronger now. Look at me rise, you wonder how. You broke me down, but didn't see. You built the baddest version of me. I'm better without you, facts not flex. No more text, no more stress. You walked away like love was through, and I walked into someone new. I gave you love with zero turns, you gave me silence, ghost and burns. You loved me loud and left me small like I was nothing. After all, you talk like you the king of heat, but queens don't crawl to kiss your feet. Now I'm the name you scroll in pain while I'm out here champagne and rain. You taught me self, you taught me fight. Now I sleep in peace at night. I ain't bitter, I'm just real. You were the wound that made me heal. I leveled up while you played low, found my worth in every no. I used to shrink, used to wait, now I thrive past your mistake. I don't replay your old goodbyes, I wear red lips, not midnight cries. You were a stop, not destination, a try run for transformation. I wrote your name in midnight blues, now I sign love in brand new use. You thought I'd fade without your flame, but baby I became my name. I'm better without you, built my fire, stepped on pain, climbed up higher. You thought you left me in the dust, but now it's you I don't trust. I'm better without you, no disguise. You broke a rose that now survives, and when you think of what we had, no, I bloomed while you stayed mad. Now you lurking, watching close, wishing you chose me the most. But I ain't bitter, I ain't blue, just better. And now for you I glow in peace, I move with grace. My past don't even know my face. You dropped a diamond out of fear, I shine so loud you disappear. I ain't your rebound, ain't your muse, I'm the one you had to lose. So don't you text, don't come through. I'm better now without you. You had a queen but played it small. Now I walk hill quick and tall. You called it love, I call it game. You lost a diamond, shame to shame. Now my pics be glowing hard. No man treat me like a star. I took my L, turned it gold. Now it's you stuck in the cold. I'm better without you. Brighter days, clearer skies, sweeter ways. You thought I'd break, thought I'd fall, but I rebuilt above it all. I'm better without you, say it twice. Free of lies, free of price. You were a chapter, not the whole. I lost you, but I found soul. I ain't angry, I'm just done. You were the lesson, I'm the one, better.